Hey guys, just hopping on again. Just want to show you quickly my salad bowl that I planted a few weeks ago. So these seedlings I had started at the end of January, and in here I've got red frills mustard. So it's like a frilly type of mustard. As you can see, it's very, very thin. Now I'm going to taste one for you and tell you the flavor. Mustard is typically slightly spicy. So good. Mustard is mustardy, right? It's spicy. So it's definitely spicy. It's beautiful. Oh my gosh, it's so good. And then I've got the Lolo Rosso lettuce in here and a surprise seedling of turnip. Not sure how he got in here, but he got in. He must have been in the seed packet by accident, and I planted it, and then he got in here somehow, and he is cute, isn't he? And turnip, you can eat the leaves, or you can grow it for the turnip. So if this is, and I don't even know what kind of turnip it is, because honestly, he's a straggler in the bag of seeds. What's he doing here? But I'm gonna see what happens. He could even be a daikon radish, but I believe he's a turnip. But these leaves are really tasty. You can harvest the leaves, harvest from the outside to pick. And if you harvest only the outside leaves, the center, which is this part here, will continue to grow. And also that prevents your little greens from bolting. And bolting means going to flower. So when you see the center start to elongate and grow up, and then a flower develops, your plant has bolted, and bolted greens mean that the flavor has changed. It's become, first of all, tougher. It usually becomes bitter, and I find that there's usually like a vein in the stem, which is like a string, which isn't very tasty, and they just don't taste as sweet. So by harvesting from the outside, you're preventing your plant from going to seed because it still wants to produce and produce and produce, and it will not go to seed unless there's some kind of growth. So just keep harvesting from the outside leaves and you will get more. Now these two, I've already harvested a lettuce salad from here, and look at how pretty they are. This is ready again. This was extremely easy. It's the first day of spring yesterday, and I have this lettuce growing here, and the only thing I've done is have it growing under grow lights. Very, very simple. Now I have it in this clay pot, and the clay pot is a little bit of a challenge. So if you're new to gardening and you're not really familiar with like watering and staying on top of watering, a clay pot can be a bit of a challenge because it dries out so fast. So I always water from below, and when I'm watering a clay pot, I water in the sink, 2 inches of water, and I just kind of let it sit and sit and sit. Now this year I've had some issues with fungus gnats in my gardening room here, so I have, it's been tough, like sitting it in water. So if you didn't want to do it in a clay pot, I just find it really pretty and I like that it's organic, you could do it in a plastic pot too, or you could do it even in some kind of recycling container. Easily grow in anything you have. You know, let's say you had like a milk jug and you wanted to, a plastic milk jug, you can cut off the top and plant in the base. You can plant in a lettuce container, those clamshell big lettuce containers, easily. There's already, I think there's holes in them, and if there isn't, you can punch a few holes at the bottom, but you could easily plant in something like that. Like, you don't necessarily have to have all these tools, especially now it's hard to get stuff. So anyway, you could easily do it, and as you can see, you can grow your own greens. They taste great, and they will keep growing. You can have a few of these going, and you can have enough salad for everyone. Anyway, that's it for me from today. Just wanted to give you a little heads up of what's growing, how my little lettuce bowl is growing in here in my Zone 5A garden in Ontario, in Mono. And it's the second day of spring and it is still growing. So anyway, that's it for me for today. Thanks so much for watching. Really great that you guys checked in, and I'll talk to you all again really soon. Bye for now. Stay safe. Happy gardening.